Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and hello if you're new here. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of Charlotte Tilbury and I'm also going to include some first impressions. I did a Charlotte Tilbury haul a couple of weeks ago now, and I did also recently pick up some new bits which are also going to be up in a new haul up on my channel. So I'm going to be collectively using some stuff from my earlier haul and also this one. So let's get right into it. First things first, I'm going to prime my face. I didn't manage to pick up a Charlotte Tilbury primer. I'm still a little bit on the fence with which ones I want to try. So I am just going to be going in with my trusted Chanel highlighting fluid drops, and I'm going to be putting this just all over my cheeks and a little bit on my forehead. Next I'm going to be going in with foundation, and I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder in shade Fair 2. I have used this before and I really like it, but I do tend to put it on with fingers. So today I'm going to try it with a brush and just see how it sits on the skin. And I quite like how it's applying. I do feel like it's giving it a little bit more coverage doing it this way rather than using my fingers, but I quite like it overall. And I just like that this gives you a glow on the skin, so it's meant to just create a radiance on the skin and a natural glow, and I feel like it does exactly that. Next I'm going to go in with concealer, and I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Way Liquid Concealer in shade 2. I've tried this on brides, but I've never tried it on me yet, so I absolutely love the consistency on my brides and all my clients. I think it's just a gorgeous finish, so I'm excited to try this on myself. I'm just going to put this on my finger, and then I will be going in with a beauty blender just to really smooth it out. And I like to take mine right onto the inner corner of the eyes because I find the nose gives you a little bit of a shadow, so I do like to take my concealer right in there. I like to just take the excess up onto my lids, and I don't find it like clings to any areas because it's just sort of super lightweight, but it does what you want it to do, which is to conceal and brighten. So I really love this product. I just think it's amazing. I absolutely love it. Next I'm going to be going in with powder, and I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder in shade 1 Fair. I've never tried this. I've seen so many people rave on about it, and I always see it in kit videos. I always see it on Instagram and everyone absolutely loves it. But I've been trying to use up my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder and also my Chanel Loose Powder as well. They haven't quite come to the end, but they are almost finished, so I thought I would treat myself to this pressed powder. And this is meant to create a really good sort of diffused softening effect under the eyes. And I'm also going to take it over onto the lid. So I am going to zoom in and show you how it looks. So this is the eye that I have applied it on, and this is the eye that hasn't got any on yet. So you can sort of see it does mattify the eye, which is what you would expect from a pressed powder. Next I'm going to be going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in shade 2 Medium. This is the second to darkest shade, and you will see it is quite light. They only do 4 shades, which is a little bit poor in terms of shade range. There are other brands that have way more variety, but it is huge. You get a lot for your money. So the Flawless Finish powder is 8 grams and the airbrush bronzer is 16, so you are getting double the product. And in terms of price comparison, there's like £10 difference in the products, so it is really good value for money. It's also refillable, so you can just pop this out when you hit pan and you just buy the refill, so you don't have to buy the case again. It's quite warm, which is what I sort of thought when I bought it. People did say in their reviews when I looked online, but I do prefer something that is a little bit more cool toned. It just gives me more of a bronzed look rather than a contoured look, which is normally I'd go for the contour look. I'm noticing it's more of a buildable bronzer. Like on the brush it looks like there's a lot there, but actually trying to put it on the skin, it's sort of more of a buildable product. So bronzer done. It's showing up on camera quite orange. Here it's showing up a little bit patchy, but actually in my mirror it shows up completely fine. To look back at it in the footage and just see how it's sort of coming across on the skin and how it's layering. Next I'm going in with Charlotte Tilbury bronzers, and here I've got the shades Pillow Talk and Love Glow. I really like the Pillow Talk shade. It's amazing for winter. For summer it's a little bit too dark for me. I find it's a little bit sort of more of an autumnal colour I quite like, but in the summer I prefer to go more peachy and more pink, so that's why I like the Love Glow. So I am going to mix the two of them together just slightly, just so I've got a mix of the two. And I also like to put a little bit on my nose, because I feel like it looks like I've hit the sun there. Even though we're in winter, so that seems crazy, but I like it to look like I've like hit the sun and got a bit of a redness, like a rosy glow sort of thing. I'm going to move on to eyes. Today I am going in with Sophisticate and Exaggerize. Going in with is the prime shade, and I'm just going to apply that on my finger and pop it all over the lid. Like so. And it does look a little bit crazy at the minute. Then I'm going to go in with the enlarged shade, but I'm actually going to go in with the Sophisticate palette in the enlarged shade because I don't want to go too dark on my eyes today. So I'm just taking a domed eyeshadow brush and tapping it into this colour here. And we're just going to put that in my crease area, just to define. Then I'm going to go in with the Define shade from the Exaggerize palette again, and this time I'm going in with a sort of more dense domed brush. And applying that just on this outer corner. It's time for the pop shade, which is this shade here. Yeah, so the pop shade is this shade here. So I'm actually going to put this on a brush because I don't want to sort of go too heavy on this because it is quite dark. And then next we have eyeliner. So for eyeliner I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Barbarella Brown, and it is just a brown pencil, and I'm just going to line the edges. Next I'm going to go in with mascara. And I haven't got a Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I really want to get the Pillow Talk one, but for some reason I always forget to order it. So I'm just going in with a normal sort of drugstore one, which is the Rimmel Extra Super Lash Mascara. Also going to go in with the Exaggerize palette again and just take that Define shade and go on the bottom lash line. Just add a little bit in that corner just to sort of blend in that top bit into the bottom lids so it doesn't look so sort of bright and light. I just think it adds a little bit of more of a romantic look. And then back in with this like flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just taking that prime shade into the inner corner and the underneath, and it just opens up the eye, but only in that corner. It just really brightens up the eye there, but then sort of keeps this sort of romantic, sort of seductive cat eye towards the end. So for lips, I'm using my Lip Cheat liner in the shade Pillow Talk. This is new, and I have tried it already, and I absolutely love it. I knew I would love it when I bought it, because I've seen so many people use this in their kit. I've got the Pillow Talk lipstick, and this is just meant to be a spit-in image, like, colour of it. So I knew I would like this. Lipstick I'm going to be going in with In Love with Olivia, which is just this sort of neutral nude pinky shade, and it is a bit of a shine lipstick. Like that. And then I've just got mascara to put on the bottom lashes. And highlighter. So for highlighter, I'm actually going to use the prime shade from the Exaggerized palette. Just to add a nice pop to the skin. And also on my nose. And brows. I'm just going to put a tiny little bit on my brows because I have had them semi-permanently tattooed on, so they don't need a lot, but I just want to sort of balance out the eyes because the eyes are sort of quite standing out. This is the final look. So I hope you enjoyed watching this and seeing me try out some new products, and even if you just wanted to see how something like from the Charlotte Tilbury range looks on the skin, then I hope this was helpful. I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time.